Hello and welcome back to Sabrina Talks. This is season 4, episode 2. And again, I'm talking about the names of God. So the next name is Ancient of Days. Coming from Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. This name of God is used only by the prophet Daniel. He had a vision of 4 world empires that rose to great power and prominence, only to eventually fall and crumble into insignificance. In contrast to the short shelf life of these world powers is one who has always existed and always will. Daniel's use of the imagery of old age to describe God suggests his eternalness. Unlike humans and worldly affairs, the Ancient of Days is not limited by time. Everything around us changes, but he remains the same. The only real security we have in this world is to place our trust in the Ancient of Days. The next name is Buckler. Buckler is found in Psalm 18 and 30. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. A buckler was a small shield that warriors wore on their arms. It was a defensive weapon that protected them from the thrust of swords and spears in hand-to-hand combat. To the psalmist, the Lord was like a buckler because he shielded him from the harsh words and savage attacks of his enemies. According to the writer of Proverbs, God is also a buckler to them that walk uprightly, and that's in Proverbs 2 and 7. God promises protection for his people if we trust in him and follow his commands. Consuming fire is found in Hebrews 12:28 through 29. Wherefore, we receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved, let us have grace whereby we may serve God acceptably with reverence and godly fear. For our God is a consuming fire. God is often associated with fire in the Bible. Sometimes fire symbolizes his guidance and protection. For example, he spoke to Moses from a burning bush. See Exodus 3 and 2. He guided the Israelites through the wilderness at night by a pillar of fire. See Exodus 13 and 21. But this verse from the book of Hebrews shows that fire is also a symbol of God's wrath. To those who are disrespectful or disobedient, he is searing flame of judgment. Every person must decide for himself whether the Lord will be a guiding light or a consuming fire in his life. Creator. This is in Isaiah 40:28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the Creator of the ends of the earth fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding no one can fathom. The prophet Isaiah was amazed that the people of Judah had rejected the one true God and were worshiping false gods instead. The Creator God had brought the universe into being by the power of his word. Hebrews 11 and 3. These pagan idols were weak and puny by comparison. From the first chapter of the Bible, we learn several important truths about God's creation of the world and its inhabitants. He created the world from nothing. He is the ultimate cause of all that exists. The creation was accomplished in orderly fashion in 6 successive days. This means that God had placed order and design into the universe. Man is the crown of God's creation. The Lord has given us the responsibility to take care of his world. As Isaiah reminded the people of his nation, only the one and only Creator God is worthy of our loyalty and worship. And that completes episode 2.